Right, if you've been watching the other one and you think it ended, what happened here? The internet just went down. So I do apologise for that, folks. I'm just going to now wait until everybody else comes in. Got a few gremlins tonight. Hello, Richard. Oh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. Yeah, I was just sitting here, and all of a sudden on my computer, my little thing come up, and it come up across the thing. Well, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for Dave for getting you all over here. But I lost thing. I had to totally go and do a reboot on the module. Yeah, I've sort of done another poll. It's not as glorified as the other one. Short and sweet, but I'm sure you get the drift. I have got... Yeah, technical man's always there. Dave actually called me on the see that can't be mentioned because he thought I was having problems. Oh, only happens to me, doesn't it? Yeah, I think everyone's going to go against me again, Richard. I haven't won, I haven't won a battle for about 3 weeks now. You're all ganging up against me. Yeah, because my last 3 predictions, or the ones I want, you've all voted against me, you rotters. I think I'm going to lose this one as well. I like both albums. But I for some reason, I love Empty Sky. Always have. Good evening, Rob. Was you in the other one when it all went down on me? Systems down. Lost everything. Rob, we did have a proper poll, but I just wanted to get back on air, so I didn't want to muck about. Basically, it's between Elton John's first album and David Bowie's. And I was just saying that I'm losing at the moment. I think it's subscribers and viewers are winning. And I've got to think how many I've won. Oh, everyone's going against me tonight. I went with Elton John. Although I do like Uncle Arthur. I love that song. Yes, I do know that David Bowie was winning the live stream part 1. So I have sort of made a note of that before I switched it off. So I'll be able to add up everything. So oh, there's an argument going on outside. We don't get many of that. For the next video, I'm doing with Richard. We are going to be doing the top 10, our favourite 1970s #1 albums, which will be good. So it's 4-2 to Elton. It's about even Stevens then. I did like Richard's Status Quo one, though. I must admit, it was pretty good. There's 1 or 2 albums there that I wouldn't have in there, but I totally agree with your top albums. All them Vertigo albums, on the whole, were pretty good. But with like well, most, me being a old diehard Quo fan, if you want, I don't know. We normally don't, Rob. We try and keep it to 1 per. We did in the singles anyway, because some, in the 70s, I could have had a hat full of Slade or a hat full of Murd, but we usually do it 1 artist. Unless they're in the bubbling unders, that sort of sometimes counts. But as we say, we try and tend to. Yeah, I considered that one, but then I looked at it and I went, no, it's half and half. So no, that got chucked out. There's loads I had to leave out, and I had to put some in my bubbling unders that were actually some of my favourite bands. Just Muttley. No, I'll tell you who's Muttley. He's not going to like me for saying that. Dave does a great impersonation of Muttley. He's very good. It's definitely the dynamic duo. Yes, our first one of 2023. Drat and double drat. Yes, Dave can do the Muttley snigger. I'm starting to put together I know it's a long way off for next Christmas, the bloopers. Oh dear. I didn't realise how many mistakes that have been made. I've got about 12 and we're not even out of January. Some of them are me when I just get my words will get mixed up. I know what I want to say, but it all comes out blah, 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 blah. Lights failing and dogs barking and knocking things down. They've gone. No one's coming in. Yeah, no one's coming in. Oi! Oi! Noisy. Yes, you. They're not coming in, mate. No one's coming in. No one's going to get us. Just needs reassuring sometimes. Yeah, there was an argument going on outside. Oi, there's no one there. Come here. He was funny last night. Yeah, I'm a little way off my 1,000 subscribers. With my subscriptions, they seem to be they either come in big spurts or dribs and drabs. I'm getting there. I think I'm at 621. When I get to 1,000, we'll have a big party. Yeah, there will be a big party when I get my 1,000. I reckon this time next year, I'll be close to 1,000. Unless I have a huge surge. But it's all right. She can't be obeyed is lighting up. Let's do that. That'll stop her doing stupid things. I think I'll get to 200,000 views before I get to 1,000 to 1,000 subscribers. I'll have a look at the other one. No, that one's all right. I do apologise for Rocky tonight. Something's really rattled his cage. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing. I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna have to do some things together. The constant background noises, yeah, as someone put it. Unfortunately, we've not had Wallies of the Week this week. Yeah. All I can just say is, Richard and Rob, give me a plug on your channels. I know Richard does. So, don't forget Saturday 1 p.m. Oh, rugby. Or okay, Richard. Well, you can. I've never done a contest, so you'll have to give me a quick brief on Saturday and see what happens. Thank you very much. You two old hands can help me out. Nah. I'm not gonna do that. That's personal. That's a personal thing. I don't like to name drop and that. So yeah, I'm up for anything. Challenge me brains. Yeah, year one's about establishing myself. I think this year it's about putting myself about, which is not. Doesn't sound right, does it? Putting myself about, but getting myself more known. If you can hear what he's drank all his water, honestly, once it filling up. Oh. What now? Well, I'm not going to get too comfortable because we know what happens when Rocky has a drink. I got into the kitchen bit and his little bowl, he was pushing it around the room. The thing is, I only filled it up before I came on at 8 o'clock. See you Saturday. Looking forward to it. Yeah, he's headed straight to the door. Won't be a minute, folks. Sorry about all the interruptions. Do you know what? He never does this during the day. He only does it on. This is the only time he gets verbal. Is on the live stream. Was he actually coming? Oh, for God's sake! Look, here you are then. You might settle down now. Oh, well done, Mr. Keogh. The other two. Right then. There's the other two. Oh, I've got a connection as well. All to do with Saturday. Queen Elvis. Elvis? Nothing Elvis up there. The album, when you talk, that Queen album is when you talk to some of these Queen fans that when you say, "Oh, have you heard Queen 2 or the first Queen album?" No, they're boring. What do you mean they're boring? Yeah, they certainly are, Stephen. All released in the 70s. Yeah. No, Meatloaf's not from the 70s, is a thing, but most of them are British. There's one or two there that I brought when they come out. Like that one. I do like that one there, though. And of course, that one there, my favourite Genesis live album. Down to Earth, yeah, brilliant album. But my least favourite song on there, Since You've Been Gone. Can't stand it. Never have liked it. Favourite tracks off there are Lost in Hollywood. I do like All Night Long and Eyes of the World. Lost in Hollywood is brilliant, yeah. Great drumming for Mr. Powell. Yeah, really top album. Yeah, David, Jonathan Wilson, I'm sure that'll end up that Dave will be putting that on the laundry list. Is that hunky dory? It certainly is. It is an original copy. I can't see anyone doing a good version of Since You've Been Gone. It's not yet, Zeb. They are coming up. They are coming up. In just thinking how it's working out. Clout. I don't know if they were Dutch or South African. They were a pretty cool band. I don't know if they were Dutch or South African. I don't know why I'm thinking South African. I was right. He's South African. Well, Colosseum is going to be done before we do the Gary Moore story. Spurs just scored. Who scored? I hope it's Harry Kane because I've got him in the fantasy league. Or they're playing in some Tim Botka. I haven't watched much sport this week. There we go, David. I'd said that Mastermind Dave had put Jonathan Wilson on the list. It could be added as. I never saw Rainbow. Never saw. That's the original. That is. The night. Do you know how much I paid for that? I've found it in a charity shop. Yeah, my mate saw him on that tour. From at Stafford Bignell. I paid 50 pence for that original copy of Hunky Dory. Couldn't believe it in a charity shop. You know, when you flick through the albums like that, what? Picked it up, took it out, made sure it wasn't a reissue. Oh, Lita Ford, now I've seen her. "45 minutes. Did Richie through one of his hissy fits? I've seen Richie Blackmore when he played with Deep Purple on the Battle Rages On tour at NEC. He had a right hissy fit that night. Didn't come on at the beginning, come on halfway through Highway Star. Didn't look at Richie, didn't look at Ian Gillan all night, and didn't come on for the encore. So yeah, he was a bit of a tatchy sod, isn't he? I've brought loads of albums because of the cover. First Magnum album I brought was because I liked the cover. I bought Chase the Dragon purely on the cover. Brought Asia's album purely on the cover. There is a album artwork thing on the channel. I'm sure if I tell Dave which one it is, he'll put the link up. It's got out singles that I brought because I like the cover. Yeah, go and see if you can find that, Dave, and put the link in, because no guitar breaking. I've never seen him. What? Blue Oyster Cult. Oh, heaven forbid. Oh, I wonder what one it would be. Well, have I got my BOC pod handy? I'm going to get my BOC, that one. Let's find me Blue Oyster Cult. Here we go. I've got a in a proper shop. Hey. So that gives us a idea. Agents of Fortune. That's a good cover. Cultus Erectus. Fire of Unknown Origin. It's got to be one of them. God, you didn't have to pick up some bargains. Yeah, I picked up a bargain. It's down here. I picked up this for 20 pence. And it's someone that you're not allowed to talk about. But if I say his initials are GG, and it was his version of Then She Kissed Me, and then on the B side was I Love How You Love Me. 20 pence. Was it a new album in 1982? 1980, Stephen. Oh, I think I may know this one. Secret Treat, not Secret Treaties. Secret Treaties. It's my favourite album. Yeah. It's my favourite album, that is. At least I have seen My Beloved BOC. Yeah, just love Secret Treaties. Dominance and Submission, great track. Flaming Telepaths and Astronomy. Wonderful album. Does anyone like Club Ninja? Yeah, bit 80s, but there we go. Dave's just put up the link. What I will do, I'll put that up as well on Saturday in the community as from the vaults. You can have a look at that. But what I will say about Club Ninja, that's the tour I saw them on, and their the version, the tracks they did off that album live sound a lot better because you haven't got that 80s production on it. But that was a great night, that was. 20p. It's Kingdom Madness, good track. I think the best buy I had last year was at a record fair when I brought Status Quo's from the makers off, and I paid £5 for it at a record fair. So I went on eBay. This is the box version, not the tin can version. I went on eBay just to see. Yes, I have done Magnum artwork. How much people were selling it. And they were selling it for 30 odd quid. And I picked mine up for a £5. So that is a good 7 heap CDs, $30. That's pretty cool, that is. Yes, I'm going to have a troll into our town centre. We've got quite a lot of charity shops, and I always go in and see if I can find a bargain. 27th of January, Stephen. Colours and Chaos. And I don't expect anything bad on it, because you've pre-ordered the nice one. Always get excited when one of my favourite bands put out new stuff. But this one I'm really, really excited about, because it's been a little while since we've had a Heap album. We haven't had a live album from them for a little while either. Yeah, but what I have heard of the album, the songs are pretty good. No, you're right, Stephen. I think Uriah Heep are one of them bands that I think they're like a good bottle of wine. The older they get, the better their albums are. I mean, they went through that rather sleep period and that. But I think they're as good as they used to be. Yeah, Mick's, as I call him, Mick, King of the Wah Wah Box. Yes, I have. Mick. I've listened to a lot of stuff, but I don't buy. I don't buy a lot of them. You can get a lot of them on. There's a lot on Spotify, so I listen to it on there. A lot of these bootlegs. Talking of bootlegs, I'm listening to the moment to another great prog band and listening to their live stuff called Gentle Giant. I'm going through my collection of Gentle Giant. God, Castle Donington, Blue Oyster Cult. That's a few years ago. What year was that, David? Must be 82? 81, 82? Yeah, you lucky so-and-so. 1981, yeah. It's like the other week when I realised I thought I had never seen Megadeth, but obviously I have because I saw them at Donington. There you go. No, there's not many bands that do, Mick. Well, I'm going to a couple of tribute shows in February. I'm going to see the Queen Extravaganza, and I'm going to go and see AC/DC UK. That are pretty good. I think I think Lee and I are going out on a Saturday, Friday, and a Saturday night. So Sunday we'll have to recover. I think on the Friday night we're going to an old school type disco that he's dragging me along to, which I'm looking forward to. And then we're going to see, I think, I don't know if that's when we're doing to see Queen or AC/DC. So, well, the tribute bands. Well, it makes sense because I've Kepler 10. I have heard a couple of their songs. I thought, oh, this sounds like Rush. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing them. 5-2 to EJ. So it's certainly an even Stevens at the moment. When you look at the big picture on the Battle of the Debut, I think this one could be close. Yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to that. I'm going to listen. They've just come out of the laundry list, so should look forward to that. Probably listen to one of them albums over the weekend. Well, I do my ironing, do the domestics. Well, on Saturday, I'm going to attempt to make. I make my own pizzas, and I thought I'll make a pizza on Saturday. So I went to the Domino's page and look, what one can I make? And I'm going to have a go at a seafood one because I love seafood. I've looked what's in theirs, and I'm going to get the ingredients to make a seafood pizza on Saturday. So looking forward to having a bit of that. Well, this beer's pretty good. It's a proper drinking pale ale, session drinking. Yeah, one of the pubs I drink in, they've just put Tiger back on. Well, as it's mid with mint awake, it'll go in the oven. I don't get that one. Am I a bit slow on the uptake tonight? You put that back on the pubs. That's a little pub called Shipston's. I don't know if it's a guest ale, but I had a pint. I only popped in there because I had a few minutes to spare. Ooh. A pint of Tiger. Used to drink that by the bucketful. 2-2 now. Oh dear. Anyway, folks, I'm going to have to cut it short now because I have got to get up early in the morning. And I didn't sleep rather well last night. I don't know why. I had one of them nights when I kept waking up. So I keep having to put my audio book on to get me back to sleep. So what have we got tomorrow? Well, we got this long day because I cocked up. We got the Beatles live albums. And then we got the nearly new album by a band called Striper, who I do like. And yours truly here forgot to review it in November, like a plonker that I am. And we've got our first new album review tomorrow, Iggy Pop. Oh, thanks, David. He's not my favourite producer, but it was a great one to do. I'm really enjoying them producers one because I have to do lots of research and find out things that I didn't know. Yeah, and so we got Iggy Pop tomorrow, Every Loser. And it's a pretty good album. So, sorry about tonight's cock up. Well, it weren't my fault for once. Talking along, and then it tells me there's no connection. So I'll be here this time next week, as usual. Have a great week, everyone. Always thank you for your ever support. Go and tell your friends as well. Tonight's poll, I'd say, as David's won it, but how will it affect the overall scores next week? So have fun, everybody, and bye for now. Bye-bye.